And the Trump administration is pushing for answers after Cuba says it shot and killed 4 people on a U.S.-registered speedboat. Cuba says the people on board were terrorists trying to infiltrate the island. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says the U.S. will draw its own conclusions.
It is highly unusual to see shootouts in open sea like that. It's not something that happens every day. It's something, frankly, that hasn't happened with Cuba in a very long time. But we're going to find out. We're not going to base our conclusions on what they've told us. And I'm very, very confident that we will know the full story of what happened here, and we will know it soon. And then, we'll respond appropriately based on what that information tells us.
Carlos Gimenez is a congressman. He's a Republican from Florida. He's the chairman of the Transportation and Maritime Security Subcommittee. This hits close to home. It's only 90 miles from your constituents. What do you want to know from the State Department?
I want to know exactly what happened in that incident, and I want access to the 6 remaining Americans that are in Cuban hands right now. Supposedly they were injured, and they're being given medical treatment. So I don't trust the Cuban government in anything. I don't trust anything that they say. Their story has already changed, and so we need to find out exactly what happened there.
Where are those individuals getting treatment?
Well, it's somewhere, medical treatment somewhere in Cuba. I think that our ambassador is trying to get access to those individuals, and so far I don't think he's had access to them. And once we get access to them, then we get the other side of the story of exactly what happened there.
Okay, but I'm sorry, and I think Bill told me this earlier, but do we know if they're Americans or Cubans?
No, the Cubans are going to tell you that they're Cuban nationals. Even if they are American citizens and American residents, they still consider themselves or consider us Cuban nationals. I'm a member of Congress. In Cuba, I'm considered a Cuban national.
Got it.
Right? And so they're Cuban nationals, but I'm pretty sure that they came from the United States, or either residents or citizens of the United States. The boat came from the Keys. It is not a speedboat. It is a 24-foot open fisherman with one 300-horsepower engine, and you got 10 people on it. That's not going to go very fast. And so the original story was that they were transporting, it was human, smuggling, and now that they're terrorists. So again, they're changing their story. We need to get to the bottom of it.
So this is all happening at a time that's very interesting. Like, Cuba is in dire straits. It's not got the support of Venezuela anymore, and Russia's trying to get oil to it. But even Cuba, in the last couple of weeks, have told airlines that we don't even have enough jet fuel here. So is there any connection here, or is this all just a coincidence?
It could be. There could be a huge connection. Maybe they're using these 6 Americans as leverage for something that they want. But we can't deal with this regime. This regime is causing the humanitarian crisis in Cuba. It's time for the regime to go. And I'm glad and I'm very happy with the pressure that's being applied by the Trump administration and Secretary of State Marco Rubio. We've seen this movie before from these folks, and it's time for them to go.
In your vision, if they go, then what?
Something better. You know what? I already know what I got. And so for me, it's time for the regime to go. It's not going to be an easy transition, but what we need is for Cuba not to be a security threat to the United States anymore, which they are right now. And we need free and democratic elections in Cuba so that Cuba can again become the jewel of the Caribbean that it was prior to this revolution that happened 65 years ago. And so, yeah, we need the regime to go, and then we need to move on from there to something better.
More than at any other time in your life since you've been here, is this the closest you have been to being as hopeful as possible that there might be change?
Absolutely. The regime is in its weakest position, and we have the right president, and we have the right Secretary of State, and the right policies in place in order to make it happen. Actually, I've been here for over 65 years. Mm-hmm. This is, the closest we've been to seeing a free Cuba, and for me, it can't happen soon enough.
Carlos Gimenez, thank you so much. Please stay in touch. The story is just at the investigative stage, and we'll want to know what you find out, and then we'll talk about it later on. Thank you so much.
Will do.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.